for Nocode HQ, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to build your own video platform, mobile app similar to YouTube or Vimeo or other video platforms basically. So users will be able to browse through different videos. They will also be able to like or favorite videos. Users will be able to browse by categories and also upload videos themselves and see what videos they uploaded. So we will build this mobile app using Glide and a Google Sheet. So what you will need is a Google account for the Google Sheet as well as a Glide account to create the app, and you can create free accounts for both of these services. So the first thing you want to actually do is create a new Google Sheet, and I call it Video Platform App. You can call it whatever you like. And let's actually rename this sheet 1. So these sheets here basically will be our individual data types, and our first and of course most important data type is of type video. So we'll have various videos within our basically app, and we can now define what fields should be within each video type basically. So each video should consist of a title. Let's have a description. Let's have a thumbnail as well. Of course, the video, that's important. We want to have the user that created the video, and Glide uses email addresses as a way of verification. So we're just going to use user email or host email, or let's say user email. Okay, and you can also add more fields if you want, but I'm just going to add the last field, which is going to be our category field. Okay, great. So let's just add another sheet here, and I'm going to rename this again, and we're going to call this sheet category. And the category sheet is basically going to define what different types of videos, so what different categories our app will have, and therefore users will be able to browse the different categories and see all the videos that are within a category. And for the category data type, we're going to keep it simple. So I'm just going to add again a title for the category. So let's say sports, nature, tech, I don't know, and just a thumbnail again. So that's it. And yeah, that's basically it regarding our data structure. It's quite simple. What you can do, just so it's more clear, you can change the style of the header, so you know what is the header and what is data. So let me just change that quickly. Let me make that red here and something like this. And now new videos will be basically a new row within our Google Sheet as well as categories. And what you want to do next actually is go to Glide and create a new app and use this sheet, whatever you called it, as the sheet. I did that already, and let me just reload the sheet. So once you're in your Glide editor, you'll be able to see this screen here, and let's actually go to tabs, and as you can see, Glide recognizes our two sheets that we created, sheet 1, which is our video sheet, and the category sheet. So let's actually just drag the category sheet here underneath the sheet 1. As you can see, we have two tab menus now. Let's go to sheet 1. Let's actually rename that to videos. Okay, and let's search for an icon that is suitable. So maybe, yep, that is nice, video. And let's also change the category. Let's call that categories, and also let's search for, maybe we have category or list, something like this. Yeah, maybe let's choose, yeah, let's just choose a list here. Okay, great. What you can also do before modifying your app is go to settings and change the accent color. So let's actually change that to a red, and you can also change the theme if you want, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. So let's go back to layout, and the thing is, in order to start basically really editing your Glide application, you want to first have some data so you can see what you're basically editing or changing. So let me just actually create one data entry very quick. I'm just going to go to video, and under title I'm going to say, okay, this is going to be mountains video, whatever, and description is a nice video of beautiful mountains. Okay, and the thumbnail we're going to leave blank. We're going to upload that via Glide. The user email, I'm actually going to use my email, the one that I would use to sign up for this app. And for the category, let's call this nature. And now we actually want to go to category and create a few categories as well. So I have nature here. Let's have tech, funny, sports, food, and let's leave it like it is. So let's go back to Glide now and reload the whole sheet. And as you can see, Glide now finds this data from our Google Sheet and populates it within our two tabs here. And it doesn't look quite nice yet, but we're going to change it in a minute. But before I'm going to do that, I actually want to go to my data tab because I want to create a connection or a relation between the video and the category sheets basically. So I have here the category hard-coded basically, but I want to have a real dynamic relation between a video and a category. So basically one video should belong to a category and a category should have various videos. So let's just add a column here, okay? And we're going to call this column is in category, and it's a relation where the category name that we basically hard-coded or statically inputted here should match whatever the category's title is. And let's click done. As you can see, this video is in the category nature because of course it says nature here, and that is the same as the title here, nature. We're going to do something similar for the category tab. So let's add a new column and let's call it it contains videos. And again, it's going to be a relation where the title of the category matches the videos category, okay? And it can match multiple. That's important because one category can contain multiple videos. So let's click done, and that's already it regarding our data structure. So let me actually go back to our layout, and we can start now modifying our application. So these two tabs are created by default from Glide because they are fetched from our sheet, but I actually want to create two more tabs. So I'm going to go to tabs, and I'm going to click on add, and we want to have a home tab. So let's just call that home. We have a home icon here. Let's drag that to the first position, and I also want to have, let's add another one, a profile tab. So let's say profile, and let's search for user icon or profile, user mail, whatever you want to choose. I'm just going to choose like this. Okay, and now we have 4 tabs, as you can see, and the home tab has the source video, but we actually want to create another sheet for that. That's going to be quite simple. So let me just go back to my Google Sheet, add a new sheet. We're going to call this sheet home, and I just want to have a title here as well as an image. And let's just say the title is video platform app, okay, and the image we're going to leave blank again. Let's go back to Glide now. Let's just reload the sheet. Let's go to tabs now again, and let's say, okay, the source for home should be home, of course, okay? Great, so we can start now basically editing our application. So the first thing I want to do, I want to go to layout, and I want to modify the home page or tab. So first of all, I want to change the style to details. As you can see, we already have our video platform app at the top here with the components called title, which consists of the title, which is displayed here, which is fetched from the sheet, as well as the image, okay, which is currently not visible because we don't have the image. So please give me a second. I'm just going to add an image. So I've just uploaded an image here, and we can now go ahead to title, remove the image from the details part, and now we just have a nice title here as well as our image that I just fetched, a copyright-free image. And the next thing I actually want to do, I want to add a list to the home screen. So let's just add another component, and let's search for a list, basically an inline list, okay? And we're going to call this list, or the label, we're going to call latest videos. And this should be of style tiles, okay? I want to have horizontal scrolling, so let's change the orientation. And you can change the style if you want to. I'm actually gonna, leave it as it is right before. So let's leave it at 3.1. And basically, users will now be able to scroll through the latest videos that are uploaded. So I think that's nice for like a home screen. We can define again, okay, the title should be whatever the title of the videos, the details should be the description, and the image should be the thumbnail, obviously, of the video. Again, we don't have a thumbnail. I'm just going to copy that URL actually here now, so just that we have an image under thumbnail. And let's actually quickly reload the sheet, and we should now have an image here. Great. Okay. So that looks quite nice. Let's just do the same thing for the categories. Let's add a separator, actually, a separator beneath, and I want to add a new inline list again. and this should say browse by categories, and again it should be of style tiles. I want to have horizontal scrolling. Let's actually change the tile shape to 3-2 maybe, and let's actually have 2 tiles per row. I think that's better. It's going to be of source category. The title is going to be the title, obviously, and the image is going to be the thumbnail, and that's quite simple. So yeah, and you can again just upload any images you want, or just drag any images onto your editor. So I just downloaded 2 images. So let me just drag them on top here. We have a nature image, and I just downloaded a tech image. I'm just going to insert them for the other categories, even though it doesn't make sense, but it's just for placeholder purposes. So we now have our images here, and if we go to our sheet, actually, you can see, or you should see in a second, that Glide will host these images using their own hosting. So that's quite a good thing. So that's it regarding our homepage. Looks quite nice already, but we want to go ahead and now continue editing our application. So let's actually go to videos. And for videos, we want to change the style also to as tiles. And again, you can define what structure the tiles should be. So maybe in this case, we want to take a bigger structure like a square, and let's actually leave it at 1 per row. We want to have it quite big. This time we want to have vertical scrolling. Where is it? Here we want to have vertical scrolling. And if you want, you can have the text within, but I'm going to leave it outside. You can make the text bigger if you want. You can say, okay, the title should be this, the details should be the description of the video. You can also change it if you want, and the image is, of course, the thumbnail. Users will now be able to click on a video and will be brought to the detail page. And we can also, of course, edit this detail view. So first of all, let me remove the basic text category here, and I want to change the title. So again, this should display the title. The details should be, let's leave that blank actually. And the image should be the thumbnail, okay? Great, and we also want to, of course, add the description. So let's just add a basic text, and this should be the description. And we want to remove the action here because that won't be sending an email. And the last and the most important thing, of course, is adding the videos. Let's just add the network component, and this is going to be our video. And the video is, of course, of the data source video, so the entry within our sheet called video. However, this is currently empty for this video. So let me actually go back. And under this tab, basically, I want to give the ability to add new videos. So I want to go to the add feature here and allow users to add items, okay? And as you can see, it says new items, and this pop-up is open, and we can now define what fields should be defined. So let's actually add some components here, and we want to have a text entry for the title of the video. So the placeholder should be, please enter the title of the video. We want to have, of course, a description. So again, text entry, placeholder, please enter the description. We want to have an image for the thumbnail. So we want to have an image picker for the thumbnail. Let's check what we also need. We want the title, description, thumbnail, the category, video, and user email. So let's go back. The user email should be fetched from the current user that has logged into your app. So we have access to that by just searching for user's email address and assigning that to our field user email. Our category field should be actually a choice, so a drop down from the options sheet category, and just choosing from all the titles that we have. So the label should be, please choose a category. And now users will be able to click on that and choose all the categories that are within our Google Sheet. So let's say, for example, they want to upload a nature video, okay? And the last thing, of course, we want to add is the video itself, which is going to be a file picker, and the file picker should apply data to the video column, and the label should be, please upload your video. And let's actually just upload the video now. So I'm going to say the title is going to be nice nature video. Description is going to be beautiful scenery. And the thumbnail, let's actually use, let me just upload something. Okay, for the category, let's choose nature in this case. And for the video, let me just upload a video, a copyright-free one. Okay, so I'm uploading a video now. Let's wait a second until that is done. Okay, the video has been successfully uploaded. Let's click add, and we have just uploaded a new video. And if you go down, we can see, okay, it's here, our nice nature video. Let's take a look. We have our thumbnail, our title, our description, and we have our video uploaded now, and it works perfectly fine. It plays within the app nicely and smoothly. We can have the audio on and off, and we can have it full screen as well. And that works really nicely. And you can also, of course, upload and view videos from your smartphone. The last thing I want to do, I just want to add a relation. So let's search for a relation because we want to show the user in which category this video is. So the column should be is in category, the title should be the title of the category, details should be blank, and the image should be the thumbnail. And we want to have that relation. Let's put that above the video here. And it's actually empty. Let me check why. So if I go to our video here, it didn't apply to nature. So let me add that manually, and let's check why it didn't apply to nature. Let me just reload the sheet. Let's go back, and under add, we want to have, okay, that's the issue. We have the choice that was correct, but it was applied to our video. We want to actually apply it to our category, of course. Okay, so now it should work correctly. So if we go back again, our nice nature video is in the category nature, and users can also click on that and go to the individual category page, which we haven't customized yet. So let's actually go back. We have a nice overview here. The last thing I just want to do, I want to add a new feature. Let's click on a video, and let's just add basically a new component. Let me actually do that here. Let's just add a new component. And this should be a favorite component, so you can basically favorite a video. Okay, you can just have the data key as the title of the video, and let me drag that to the top actually like this. And what you can do now, you can favorite a video as a user. If you go back, you have a list of favorite movies basically, or a video, sorry, and all the videos, so users can basically differentiate there. So let's go ahead to the categories tab and modify that. So again, similar, I'm going to change the style to tiles. I'm going to say the title should be the title, obviously. Details, we don't want to have that. The image should be the thumbnail. This time I want to have a 3:2 aspect ratio, and we can leave the rest as it is. As you can see, again, we don't have our thumbnails here, so let's actually go back to category. I'm just going to choose the same image here, so let me just drag that down here, and that should work now. Let me just reload the sheet again. Now we should have the thumbnails, even though that doesn't make 100% sense. Let me actually just drag the tech image here. Okay, I've just added some other images, so it makes a bit more sense. So we can now click on the individual category and again define how the detailed view should look. So let's change the title again, remove the details and add the image as a thumbnail. And below the category, we want to have an inline list again. And this inline list should be of source contains videos, which was the data column we created in the data menu here. And again, let's call that just videos in this category. And this will display all the videos within the category. I want to change that to tiles again. I just think that looks a lot nicer. Or we can have 2 tiles per row now maybe. And let's change it to a square actually. And I think that's quite nice. Again, we can say the title should be there, the description and the thumbnail. And when you click on a video, you will be, of course, brought to the detailed view of the video. And that's basically it regarding our category tab menu. If we go to videos now and you take a look at a video, you can now link to this category, and you have a nice linking structure now because we defined how all pages should look. The last thing I want to do, I want to modify our profile page. But before I'm going to do that, I have to make one change to our settings. So under privacy, you want to say, okay, this app shouldn't just be public, it should be public with email. That just means everyone that uses your app will have to sign up with their email address, which just allows you to assign an email to each user, which will make things a lot easier when basically applying different objects to various users. So let's just go to layout here, and under profile, I'm going to change the style to details, and let's remove all of this actually, and we're just going to add an inline list. And this inline list should be called videos I have uploaded, or my videos. Let's call it my videos. And this should be of tile structure again. Let's actually have 2 tiles per row again. or let's have one tile, why not? And what you want to do, you want to go to features now, and you want to filter the rows by the signed in user. Okay, check that. And the row that should be used as a filter is the user email row. If you remember, under video we have this field here, user email, which is automatically fetched from the currently logged in user. This just means that here in this list, all the videos that the user that is currently logged in has uploaded are displayed, and not the other videos. So you can just basically see what videos you have uploaded yourself, and it makes use of the, again, the user email that we have access to, and users can basically take a look at what they uploaded. And just as to demo, I use this email now for demoing purpose. If I just change that email to something else, you can see there are no items yet. Which just means we haven't uploaded anything yet, but let me use my email again. So I'm just pretending I'm logged in with this email right now in the editor. And yeah, that's basically it regarding our video platform app. Let's just take a quick look at everything. Under home, we just have our title here. You can change obviously the image, the title. All of this is just placeholder images and titles now. They don't make a lot of sense. We have our latest videos, which is a horizontal group the user can scroll through. We have our categories here. We have our detailed videos page, basically, where users can search for videos, favorite them, add new videos, take a look at them, and watch the video. As you can see, we didn't upload a video here, but let me just actually change that. Under video, I'm gonna apply the same video here like this, and drag that up, okay, and let's just reload the sheet quickly. We should also now have the video here. We have the ability to favorite, the description, the link to the category this video is in. Under categories, we have a list of all the categories. Let's actually just quickly change the design, so we just have some difference like this maybe. Have the title in the middle. And we can take a look at a category and see what videos are within this category. And at last, we have our profile menu, where we can just see what videos we currently have uploaded. And yeah, that's basically it. You can go ahead and just click on Share App, publish your app, give it a unique URL, and of course also upgrade to Pro if you want to do that and use your own URL. And you have basically created your own video platform app like Vimeo or YouTube or other video platforms, all without writing code. And it's a nice progressive web app which runs in browsers, but you can also add it to your home screen, works on Android and iOS devices, and all running just with a single Google Sheet. And that's basically it regarding this tutorial. I hope you learned something, and I'm going to see you guys for next tutorial with Nocode HQ. Bye.